Hello and welcome to Mr. Red Dragon 543, and before we do what we gotta do, I'm gonna be doing some of these quests so that way I can finish off the 50. Now, if you don't notice, oh whoops, there are some things that are really good to know. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go here, and yeah, so we're gonna do a few notice board quests. Hopefully enough to get the trophy for the notice boards. And yeah, so how's your guys January so far? I understand YouTube is in a weird place right now. You know, people are really I guess afraid of their channels because you know, like, even though there's, you know, there's a lot of small creators. If you guys ever wish, you can, you know, if you ever want to, it doesn't matter. You can ask for, you know, subs and stuff. You can, you know, I generally don't really say like videos as much, because I mean that's an option if you actually enjoy the video. I wouldn't force somebody to, you know, like some of the content if they actually don't enjoy it. But if they do enjoy it, feel free to leave likes. I'm just saying that because I know there's some people who find it really annoying when you're watching a YouTube video and one of the first things you hear is, if you like this video, click that like button. It's like, you know, we understand that, you know, some people have, you know, videos that they want to fix, but it's more the fact that well, not fix, they just want more attention. Because it's like, because of the algorithm that YouTube has provided, it is really shit. I'm not going to lie and say like, oh yeah, YouTube's a perfect site. It sucks because a lot of animators now have to consult in doing other forms of videos instead of just animations if they want to make it on top, whether that be stuff like vlogs or even let's plays of games. Like, it's that kind of stuff that makes or breaks the system, you know. We have more vlog channels because of stuff like Vine being dead. We have more people who, if I'm going to be honest, seem to have taken over when they even though, you know, like, they're not really originated their content on YouTube, their attention is still influenced, which is, you know, a thing that people should be cautious about, because I mean, let's be fair, it's this whole kind of trouble. Now, if I was in charge of YouTube, okay, let's say I was actually the higher up, you know, in the position of how to control things. First of all, what I would do is, instead of punishing other YouTubers for stuff that, you know, got them in trouble in the first place, such as like you know, the whole Logan Paul, you know, controversies and stuff. Unfortunately, that's a problem. Is there is people being punished, but it's like, you know, you can't punish the little guys because of, you know, some person's mistake. Like, that's, you know, I understand that's how life kind of is, especially in the workforce. Like, it is bullshit that happens, and I'm not even joking when I say that's how work is, because unfortunately you work as a team and they see it like that. So unfortunately you're screwed because of other people's actions, which really is unfair. You know, let's be honest. Now, what I suggest, if people are relatively interested in, is what I suggest is, you know, if you have friends and stuff, try to get them to watch your videos as much as they can. Make Facebook groups, make Twitter groups. You know, don't be afraid to have a source to kind of open up to, you know. What did you say? Oh, fuck. I didn't even notice. Okay, where the fuck is it? Oh, fuck. Oh, shit, eh? Hey, big boy! Let's go for a ride, shall we? Mm-hmm. No, fuck off. Oh, it's got a fucking cow in its hand. Oh, shit. It's got a fucking cow in its hand, that's funny. Six-fold. It is weak to ice, which is pretty good, I believe. I know the cockatrice itself is weak to electric, just because stuff as you know, influential. Alright. Damn. Oh yeah. Abysmal meat. I think, yeah, I think you need like these meat for something. Griffin Pinion. Hey, fuck you, Axe. You're gonna die anyways. I'm saving you a fortune. Well, if only they knew. But yeah, what I say, if you're in a YouTube situation where you wanna, you want more people to watch your content, try to find people with similar content of yours. If you can find people with similar content, it might be better. If you like, the reason why I suggest that is because if you have more if you have more people that have the same content, then you're more likely to maybe have the same kind of response. Maybe you can learn from each other if you guys are doing, you know, if you, let's say, like, for instance, you know, like, okay, so there's like different types of things, like, you know, that YouTubers can learn from. I know that for one, that one of the big things that's going to be doing is speed runs, which are interesting because unfortunately you need a lot of patience for those. Now speedrunning, if you, let's say you're in a speedrun community, you can do different types of speedruns. You know, if your videos are speedrunnable, well, most games are speedrun. For instance, if you're in that community, one of the things that you should think about too is, you know, try subscribing to more people that do speedruns. Even if it's not the same game, the fact that like you guys are doing something in that kind of field, it might help you guys out. Because let's be fair, you know, some people who do, let's say, like Pokemon speedruns might be interested in seeing other speedruns as well. Because I mean, yeah, you know, like they don't just watch Pokemon speedruns. Like, there's some players who also do other types of speedruns as well, such as we're still doing Sonic speedruns and stuff like that. What I suggest, though, for one thing, is what is it? Yeah, what I suggest though is like try to subscribe to people who do some stuff similar to you, or at least stuff that you can relate to. It would make it a lot more beneficial and a lot more whatnot. Now, this video itself, like I said, I am recording in January, but it might not get released till later. Probably February or some shit. Yeah, I gotta work on my speech. I know that for one, being comfortable with what you do is good. I like I said, the first time I started playing this game, and started posting, you'll notice a huge difference from then and now. Like now I'm talking more fluent without the whole quietness aspect, which is really kind of a good thing. You want to be able to have that kind of fluency in your videos, especially like, you know, when you're playing a game and you're trying to explain something too. Like for instance, I have to kill 30 cows for a quest. My girlfriend's looking at the game like, what the fuck? But yeah, I have to kill 30 oxes for a certain quest, and then oh shit, fuck, and whatnot. Sometimes I might go quiet just because I'm trying to focus on stuff. But that's not me ignoring people. It's just me trying to focus. So like, let's say I am quiet and it's like, shit, I don't know what to do. I'm not gonna lie, I do sometimes look up stuff just to make sure I remember what I'm doing. Because for instance, there's a few quests I missed that I feel kind of bad for, because it's like was like a few quests that I missed happened to be oh, what was that? Hi, I told you to hold down the button. Just turn it off for now, okay? If anybody on here is a computer expert, we have a computer that it's not working properly. It's not turning on properly, I guess, or it will stay on the loading for like hours upon hours. If anyone knows a fix to that, that won't cost us anything because like we have no money at the moment. Like I'm not even joking. Like we only have 36 cents to our name. Like that's how bad it is. But if anyone has like a suggestion on how to fix it, I know. Like I said, you just gotta be patient, okay? I know, and he misses you too. You know. Yeah. Nice. Alright. You wanna play games on the computer? Yeah. Well, it's what, Acra...
Acer.
Oh, Acer laptop?
Windows 10 2015.
Windows 10 Acer 2015. Yeah, so if anybody knows a quick fix to get it to work properly, it has been sitting in the, it hasn't been used in a while, so I don't know, if it just needs to be taken out just to, clear it up dust. But if that's the case, then, we just gotta...
There's no dust in the computer. I looked.
Oh, you took it apart?
No, I looked. I could tell if things have dust in it or not. That has dust in it.
What does?
Your leaf.
Yeah.
But my luckily the dust was only on the top.
Alright.
Not the bottom. Or the side. Not on the side.
Yeah.
It's stuck on shutdown.
Yes.
When I turn it on, it says shutdown and it loads for hours.
That's why you have to hold down the button for a bit.
I did.
Yeah, so it's for...
Yeah. I didn't have to hold it, I just hold it for a couple of seconds.
Yeah, what you do is, it's called force shutdown, where you hold the button for a period until it turns off automatically. It's not recommended to do that, but, one of the things is you want to do that because if it's not shutting down properly, then you kind of have to, but it's not recommended to do that because like it was either
maybe my mom did that when
I don't know
when I moved out. It's like, oh well, this is left on, I'm gonna shut it off by this way. And then I got stuck like that, and someone also punched a hole in it. There's a hole in the camera.
There's a hole in the camera. Yeah, what do you mean there's a hole in the camera?
There's a little dent in the camera. I'm upset. I haven't used a computer for a while.
I know.
And I don't want to use yours. I want to use my own computer on the floor.
Yeah.
I want to put a pillow on my belly and lay on the floor.
Yeah.
And play games like you.
What, you want to be like Daddy? No, me and my girlfriend, we call each other daughter and father.
No. Should I put the computer back where I had it? Because I don't want it to get crushed.
I'm trying to think. Maybe put it on this table, or somewhere where you can like easily access to it.
That's the only place.
Oh, okay. It's okay.
Should I watch a video on it?
Yeah. Videos do help, I find, if you're not too sure of something. I know. I still find it weird how that happened with our bill, like the $100 being held back because of that. That's like no. When I put it in, like I still found it weird that it's like, oh, like I did get it paid. I'm just saying like the $100 thing. Yeah, I was so confused because. You okay?
Yeah.
Psycho killer! Qu'est-ce que c'est? Run, 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 run,
No.
far away.
No!
I'm just kidding.
I want my computer to work!
Hey, well. You just gotta be patient.
I want to play games like you!
Okay, well, like I said, search up on YouTube on your phone, right? Because when you have it, that, right? So that way you can kept sour with this one.
I want to play Barbie games.
You want to play Barbie?
Yes. I want to play the Barbie parody games.
Okay.
Where you make music.
Yeah. Large coins. Rock. It's okay.
That dinosaur's orange poo!
What the hell? What?
I'm saying that because I'm upset.
Oh my god. That's kind of bad. Alright, magnitude. Okay. Yeah, I just gotta get... I don't know how this trophy works. It's called, pretty much what you have to do is you have to have all skills learned. Now, I don't know. Switch explanation. No. Ward arrow. Bracer sacrificial bolt. Summons forth the elemental at cost of 1 pawn slot. That's kind of fucking bad. I guess that's something you would do in like... Alright, hold on, let's see. Loses a magical arrow that makes an ally impervious to all manner. Okay. Ingal. Figor. High figure. Alright, yeah, I still got a few skills to learn. I think he has enough too. Let's see. He's got that. Like I said, I don't know. Oh, yeah, the specialist. Okay, so you can do it on your pawns as well. Which is really good. I guess that's a good thing that I know that now. Fire affinity, let's go with high Ingal. Most things require ice. I'll just put... Yeah, alright. Yeah, so yeah, you got the specialist, which yeah, it's a good thing that I got that too. I didn't know if you could just get it on your character or if it could be pawns as well, but now that I know that you can get it on pawns as well, that's good to know. That's actually really good. Reason why I say that is because I had a suspicion that you could do it, but I didn't quite remember. Like I said, I played this on last gen console, which was the 360. If you don't believe me, my gamer tag was Dragons for Life. It was spelled a specific way. How I'd spell it was like DRA, like it was like dragons in capitals, 4, like the number 4, and then life would be like something I can't, yeah, life would be like spelled a certain way. It was something good. I liked it. Alright, so we're gonna collect some of the badges of Val, and I guess it's in here. Some of these badges of Val's, they can only be found in specific areas. Now, they do count towards notice board quests. I want you guys to know that, that they do, which is a good thing. Because that makes our quest a lot more easier. Now, I just gotta find it. Like I said, you gotta do some stuff sometimes. Okay, so it looks like it's on the roof this time, or is it up in here? Alright, yeah, it's on the roof. Okay. Yeah, a lot of the times these badges are on rooftops. Which we can just do that. Whoops. Yeah. It's one way of getting up. It should be right over. Okay. Yeah, hold on. It's on top of here, isn't it? Yeah, it's right here. Okay, so that's good. There are some that are hidden. Like, when I say hidden, I mean like they're stupidly hidden. I guess these quests are in here for people who who do notice board quests a lot, and like I guess like whatnot. But let's see if there's even any paper on here. Nothing. Alright, but yeah, we'll do some of these quests just because they're kind of already here. Yeah. Yeah, so it could be anywhere. Yeah. Badge of Val number 3. Alright. Yeah, so yeah, there's some still in here. That's good. Yeah, so I'm not too sure how the $10 million works. I think one source, when I was looking it up, said that you could, like, you could have it, okay, where the fuck is it? Oh, it's over here. No? What the fuck? Yeah, they put it in weird places, eh? I don't think it's on this slope at all. That's fucking weird. No, it shows that it is. particularly weird. What? What kind of bullshit is this? Oh wait, what? I don't remember this in here. To be okay, that's new. Yeah, that's interesting to note. You little cheeky thing. Alright, that's number 4. Like I said, it's like hide and seek with these things. Okay. So number 5 and onward, I guess, is not in here anymore. Alright, so... let's use, yeah, I think you could sell these too. I think they're pretty good priced. That's funny. Yeah. Like I said, they do qualify for, now I have brain farts a lot. It sucks. Like I said, I have like a lot of memory problems. Like, I shit you not. If you guys are watching my videos now, and you're like, oh, okay, some of these titles make sense. I had to go back and retitle some of them because I was either too tired or did not remember what I did in the video properly, that I named it completely ahead of video. Like, I meant to name, let's say for instance, Hills Have Harpies. That was one of my videos. I named it a video prior from that, and I was like, oh shit. Like, because it was meant to be a play on words, you know. But I guess, I wasn't paying attention, which is my fault. Which, that is one thing I can say is, like, I might not always be paying attention, but it's more the fact that, like, I probably don't realize. Like, it's not like I'm going out there and being like, oh yeah, this is, you know, that. Carry shock. Whoa. Yeah. But yeah, it's good to know that I got the specialist from that one thing. So if you guys ever do decide to do the badge of vows, you can find them using this too. So I know that the badge of vow is on the ceiling. You just gotta get up like this, like this. Come on, making me look bad. Okay, fine, I'll do it like this. Fucking piece of crack. Whoops. Yeah, if you notice too, I do state that my videos are not suitable for children when it comes to language. I do that so that way, if kids do find my channel, they're not, you know, like, people can't say like, oh, watch your language and stuff, because I do have it specifically where what is it? I have it in a way where it's I know that it's not like my language is not suitable for children, but at the same time I understand that like there are people who swear, you know, like, well, I wouldn't say swearing because what my teacher told me, which I think everyone should follow, is you should be allowed to use any word you want as long as it's not in a disrespectful manner. So such as for instance, if you're in let's say class and you get an A on something, right? And you're like, oh fuck yeah, you know, that should be, you know, allowed, you know, let's be fair. Like but if it's like something where it's like you get an F and you're like freaking out and stuff, you know, and you're like telling the teacher to go fuck themselves, yeah, that's not appropriate at all. And it's like all it does is causes more problems. So it's that's one thing that should be taught in schools is for sure like I'm not gonna lie, I'm saying that for sure that they should have that in class where they learn the ability of context, because that is most important, you know. Especially even things such as criticism, you know. There's some people who take criticism wrong, and then there's people who don't know how to give constructive criticism, which is the good criticism. Those kind of people you want to be careful about too. If they give off bad criticism, such as your work effort is complete garbage, why the fuck you here? Those people are not the ones that you want to work for. They're not the people that you should be trying to, let's say, like they're not people that you should, you know, like those type of people either have problems in their home life that they're, you know, targeting you guys as, you know, all this shit. But in fairness, what they should do is, you know, if you're a boss even and you're watching this show or watching my channel, what you need to know is that there is good criticism, there's bad criticism, there's constructive criticism, which, you know, let's be fair here, depending on how you give it can make an employee work better or make them work worse. Now, good criticism, if let's say I'm at a job, what I would do is I would say you're doing really well. You know, depending on how it is too, like let's say it's something like if it's something like with design or something, I'd say you're doing well, keep up the great work. Also, it would be beneficial if you understood this a little bit more. Maybe work with somebody who's specialized in that field. You know, get worked up. Not work in that field, but like let's say you're in a job, right? You have that job and you're starting out. What these jobs should do and what they don't do is very stupid, because they expect people to be trained from colleges, and we all know how colleges are, okay? When it comes to college learning, they do not teach properly at all. especially Mohawk College. And they can try to sue me all they want, but I'm just saying right now that their priorities are very garbage. I remember I was taking a class and they were just fucking idiots. Like they you know, like you go to college to learn, and then what they'll do is they'll give you something and say, here, do it yourself. Now, in order to learn, you have to at least acquire some knowledge from the person who's teaching before you can actually learn. This teacher decides not to do that because they're complete, utter, like, they pretty much failed at what you had to do, because it's like, you know, what is it? Like, it's really bad. You know, I find that, like, when people have problems in colleges, you know, you shouldn't blame anyone but yourself. But when it comes to how colleges have been handling stuff lately, it's just really improper at times, to the point where it's like, what are you guys doing? Like, I had a teacher, or a professor, as I say, that kind of just looked at us and was like, oh, you guys should know this stuff. And it's like, if we knew this stuff, why are we even in school? Like, that's kind of dumb. Like, I'm not even joking when I say that. Like, if you're going to school and the teacher looks at you and says, oh, you guys should know already, that's not a good teacher. First of all, some people need to be retaught certain things. Some people need to be, you know, like, it's this kind of whole ordeal of what you shouldn't do and what you should do better. And these teachers are, you know, they're failing their students because they're not teaching properly at all. In fact, what they're doing is they're giving them this problem where it's like they're making them either think that they deserve more, or they've completely let people fall on their faces. There is rarely a between, and when I say that, I mean that. There's some professors who are helpful, and then there's some professors who will take their time to explain stuff a lot more better. And that's the huge thing, is people need better communications with each other, especially in jobs and work. And that's probably why I know that I can't work with some people, because it's like, a lot of people's communications, they're just so awful that it's not that it's a joke, it's just that they don't understand what the expectations of the other person when they say something. So for instance, if I say, okay, let's say I asked you guys to restock a fridge, right? That's a simple task, right? You know, it sounds easy. Alright, well, what happens is these people don't really understand. Hold on, Scout on Deads. Oh shit, that wasn't it. Oh, what it was is they don't understand the whole clear communication thing. So there's some bosses who will tell you to do something, but they won't tell you how to do it specifically. And then what will be even funnier is they'll get mad for you doing that job in the first place, and then be like, oh, you did it wrong. Even though you did what they said, but because of their lack of communications, you know, like, it's this whole thing of why jobs fail in the first place as well. You know, people are not mind readers, and people are not, like, they don't know what people expect of them all the time, you know. It's this kind of thing that you need to help people learn, first of all, and it really does suck. And like, that's the one thing I can say for sure is you shouldn't have these people, you know, wanting to like, you shouldn't have these people wanting to quit, you know, just because of improper, like, that's the problem, is you have so much you can do, you have so much that you can actually proceed, but it's this whole aspect of, I don't care about wolves, it's this whole aspect of what they want versus how they expect it. Like, that's one problem that I think jobs need to work on, is have better communication with the staff, so that way you're not fucking telling them everything at once, you know, because better communication will save you from a lot of fucking hassle. And I'm not even fucking joking. Like, I don't even know how these people fucking, like, ooh. Like, it's that bad. And I'm not trying to say that to be, you know, like, for bosses that are out there and, like, people who are actually, you know, like, let's say you work at a job, right? And your boss, you know, doesn't explain something properly. What I suggest you do is you look at them, you'd be like, you say, hey, is there a specific way you want me to do it? Now, that would help, especially with the whole fact that, yeah, it would definitely help. In fact, it would probably be more beneficial if you just ask for specific ways. And, you know, it's one thing that you should learn to do, is don't be afraid to ask for specific ways, because like, alright, good. Alright, the laborer. Alright, good. We got that trophy. So we got 2 trophies, the laborer and the specialist. So that's good. So the next trophy that I might try to get before fighting the Kagori is the veteran, which requires 3,000 kills. So in order to get those, what you have to do is you have to kill 3,000 enemies, which is just simple. Which is good. Like, that was funny. Okay, gold ore. Alright. Nice. Do I still need the crows? Let me check. I just gotta check if I need more crows. Oh, be careful. Are you not? You're impatient, hun.
I'm frustrated.
I understand, but your frustration is causing you to do things. All right, move back. Move back. I don't want you to knock over something and then like us lash out at each. No, I'm just saying, like, I'm letting you know that, like.
I just don't want my computer. I just want to turn it on so I know it's not broken.
Well, did you watch a video or no?
I can't find anything.
What do you mean you can't find anything?
Guys, I don't know anything about computers. Like,
Yeah.
I only know 3%. A small percentage of it.
Yeah.
Not even that knows what to do. So like leave it on all night. It's under there kind of on. It's under your table.
Yeah. I know. Yeah. I don't know how many kills we're going to be able to get before the Gigori fight. Let's. Okay. So what you can do too is, if you, like I said, if you need to see like how much you need to do, how much you need to earn. So yeah, that's my hours, 32 hours, 19 minutes. Current funds, total earned, 2,600,029 G. Yeah, so even for the pawns, you can, I think you need either 50 or 100. I think it's 100. But yeah, you can check here how many you got. So far 24. Yeah, so maximum that, and then so far, yeah, maximum damage on one head. Damn. Inventory. So yeah, so we have almost 190 different weapons and armor. Travels, locations discovered 137, which is good. Quest completed, so we just did the total board quest of 50. And then enemies slain, so 173 enemies so far. So yeah, we have quite a long way. Which is okay because, you know, it gives me some time to train before the Gigori. Which is okay. Like I said, some stuff you want to train for. I think I can use this scythe. I'm surprised they didn't make scythes usable in this game. Like, I mean, as a weapon, of course. What I might do actually is, hey look, it's a troll. Okay. Slay your enemy. I'm actually surprised that it's barely doing anything. Maybe that does more because of fire damage. Yeah, if you do fire damage, it's really good. So I guess that's one thing with the trolls is I guess fire damage is really well. Oh, whoops. I love you too. Why are you laughing? It's a grumpy old troll. Or ogre. Oh no, it's an ogre, never mind.
I'm
I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about the enemy.
Oh, talking about me.
Oh my god. No.
I just want my computer to work because I want to
Oh
see
man.
photos of Papa because he passed away and I miss
Yeah.
it. I want to play games with you.
Yeah. And bam. Almost. On both me and the ogres. Whoops. Yeah. The thing with ogres that make it more tougher than most enemies is the fact that they, I don't know what it is. It's like I guess it's their ambush. Nice. I guess like their aggressiveness is really high, which can make it very annoying to fight sometimes. But yeah. But yeah, so I guess that's one interesting thing. It'd be interesting if there was ogre armor. That would be actually. It's kind of funny how the DLC for the some stuff came out because of how bad like I don't know how many items and stuff you're supposed to be able to get. Armors and weapons. Like I guess like it's set at 350, but like how many actually is there? Cursed carving. Alright. Alright. Yeah, I find it interesting of how the first ogre I defeated was when I was level 16. And it was just one of the most funniest things because it was more the funny aspect of the fact that I kind of killed the ogre without actually really battling him, which is interesting because it's kind of funny. Alright, now we have 800 and something enemies to kill. So what I'm going to do is because one of the best places to do it is in Devil Grove, where all the hobo goblins and shit are. Yeah, that's what they are. So we got flying herpes and hobo goblins. That's what I'm calling them from now on. Yeah, so those things are things. Oh my goodness, funny. Yeah, so I'm gonna rest here for a second. Hold on. I want to see how much this shit is. Are they usually open? Yeah. Enhance. Golden sun. So what's the damage output? So details 174.